Babe, can you talk about your Hell Week experience?
I think there was a funny part on Friday morning, right before you finished and you secured, because it starts on Sunday night and it goes all the way through Friday morning, but you never know exactly when they're going to end it. They just keep on going. You do like this evolution called the demo pits. And you don't know if they're going to secure you there. It's kind of a miserable evolution. It sucks and it's gross. But then what they did with our class is they told us, surprise, you're not. And they made us get in our boats and start paddling back like a mile or whatever it is, 2 miles back up to the actual compound. They ended up securing us the compound, but we get in the water with the boats and everyone is bloody and in pain and completely delirious without any sleep. And so like we start paddling and I'll never forget the water was so like glass, like barely a wave, which is very uncommon. And we're paddling and one of the guys in my boat at the time, Kevin Houston, starts hallucinating and starts yelling to the back of the boat. I was just paddling and the guy steering the boat starts yelling to the guy steering the boat of like, turn left, hard to port right now. And he's like, what's the matter? He's like, there's a fence, don't hit the fence, we're gonna hit the fence. And meanwhile, we're like in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. There's no fences, there's nothing. And we're just like, what fence? I don't see it. And he's like, it's right there, there's a fence right there. And all of a sudden he just kind of like stops and he just looks. He's just like, where the hell did the fence go? We just kind of like had no idea. So we keep on paddling. And sure enough, like a minute and a half later, like a guy in the back of the boat starts screaming, harder, faster, stroke, stroke, stroke. And we're like, what's wrong? And he's just like, it's a freaking alligator coming behind us, man. We gotta beat this alligator. And like, we're just like, what is going on? And then by that time, like they started sounding the sirens and we came into the shore and then they made us like carry the boats like the other like mile back there. And then they secured us. But I'll never forget, everyone was totally serious. Nobody was, man, he's completely out of his mind. We all thought there was a fence there and we were like, we've got to get away from this alligator. Oh my God, because we were so delirious and so ridiculous. It was hysterical. I would bring that story up all the time with Kevin. Kevin's a good person, man. Sorry to see him gone, but he ended up getting killed in Extortion 1-7 several years ago. But that's my blood story.
Thanks.
I beat it.